Hi, my name is Andrea Belluso, also known as the Light Shaper from the Profoto.com blog. Today is actually a very special day for me because we're in my flying club. What I'm doing here is a double portrait. The first portrait is of my very good friend Portreta, that is also a photographer. He was my main instructor when I took my flying license a few years ago. And the second portrait, of course, is of the machines. And in order to do this, I'm using RFI Strip Softboxes. So having said that, let's get shooting. The reason why I'm using RFI Strip Softboxes is because they have a deeper shape than normal softboxes, which give me a much deeper light, a much more intense light, which is what I love. And I'm using them in different ways as well. So what I'm doing today on this glider is that I'm trying to keep it quite dark, but I'm trying to get these nice, crispy and very thin highlights, giving me the edge and the shape of the actual cockpit of the glider. First of all, I'm lighting up the glider with two 1x6 RFI strip softboxes. I've got three different setups on these softboxes today. On the first one, which is the front of the cockpit, I've got it open without anything, so that I get a little bit of extra light on the nose of the glider. I put it lying down like this and bring it up quite high. And what I've done on the second RFI 1x6 strip softbox, which is for the back side of the cockpit, I've put a strip mask on. If you look at the shape of the strip mask, it's very narrow and very long, so the long part actually gives me a very soft light, but the narrow side gives me a much harder light on the edges. The main light on Portreta is one strip softbox 1x4 RFI with a set of soft grids on it to give me more contrast and to limit the light spread so that it's going to be on Portreta's face and on the jacket. Super. Yeah. Today I'm using a phase 1 camera for the great quality and speed that it gives me, but I've been controlling the lights while setting them up, setting the different powers with the Air remote, so I can control them at a distance from where I am, so I don't have to pull the stands up and down. And the great thing is that the phase 1 camera actually has an air sync built into the battery grip, so it actually communicates with my Profoto lights. Now, one more thing that I love about the RFI softboxes is the new RFI speed rings that make life really super easy. Now, if you notice on the tip of the rod, there is a little red dot, and the red dot is for the strip shape. So if you match the red dot on the softbox to the red dot on the speed ring, then you have the perfect shape. I've seen so many funny shapes coming out of assistant's hand through the years. They couldn't figure out which hole to put the rods in, but now everything is super easy. One thing with the softboxes is that the zoom function doesn't really affect the light. So what I normally do is that I align the speed ring with the edge of the head and I just lock it. Now, the speed rings are also available for 20 different brands of flash for people that are not using Profoto as their lights, and that includes speed lights. One other great thing with the RFI softboxes is the silver lining that gives that nice and crispy light within a softbox. So it's a soft but crispy light. And you have an internal diffuser and the outer diffuser, and RFI actually means recessed front improved. So the recessed front is this part here, the edge of the softbox that sticks out from the diffuser, and that gives you much more precise light control. It also has Velcro on the inside, so you can actually attach your soft grids onto it. Okay, Portreta, just one last shot. I think we've almost got it there. It's beautiful, lovely. That's really good. We got it. Should we go flying? Yes. Yeah, let's go. Good one. I'm done retouching and finishing the picture of my friend Portreta, the pilot, the glider pilot, and I really have not done much to this picture at all. In fact, it's pretty much as it came out of the camera. So I have my main subject that is just lit with one single RFI 1x4 Strip Softbox, which is quite close to the subject here in order to make it softer, because the closer you are to your subject with the light, the softer the light gets. As I said before, I also have a set of soft grids on the Strip Softbox in order to give me this nice little contrast here on the edges and on the skin as well, and also the details on the jacket itself. So very, very simple side light, very dramatic. And then on the glider itself, we see the effect of the two 1x6 softboxes that are very high up this time to give me a little bit of a harder light, and also at an angle to follow the lines of the plane. And we see the effect from the front strip softbox that's lighting up a little bit of the nose of the plane, and that's giving me this lovely sharp and crisp highlight, which is exactly what I wanted. And the back part of the fuselage is the other RFI strip softbox with a strip mask this time, to give me a little bit of less light, spill of light on the fuselage. But again, we see this sharp, nice little edge of the highlight there, which is perfect for this. The RFI strip softboxes in this case have been perfect, because shooting in a hangar that is quite messy with a lot of planes and things that you don't really want in the picture, it was really nice to use the strip softboxes to isolate the subject from the background itself. So everything is floating in this dark environment to give really depth and a lot of feeling in the picture. So I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and don't forget to follow the next film on the series, and until then, take care.